Hi, I'm Carl from Apt, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a closer look at the new 8K Z9J series from Sony, which is their lone Master Series LED this year. For anyone who's not familiar, the Master Series models essentially get the best TV technologies that Sony offers. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to check out our pricing or place an order after the video, be sure to click the link down in the description. The Z9J is designed to be a statement piece. The bezel has a two-tiered design with the outside edge being wrapped in a brushed metallic frame. At its deepest point without the pedestal included, it's 3¼ inches. For anyone putting this on the wall, the hole mounting pattern is 400 by 400 on both the 75 and 85-inch models. But if you're putting it on a stand, the pedestal can be set up in 3 different ways: standard, narrow, and in the soundbar position, which raises it up about 3 3/8 inches so a soundbar can fit without blocking the picture. I'll put the widths of the different configurations down in the description. The Z9J also gets Sony's backlit remote, thankfully, which makes it much easier to use in the dark. There's a built-in mic for voice control and optimizing the TV's built-in sound system, 4 shortcut buttons for YouTube, Netflix, Disney+, and Prime Video, plus all the other controls you'd need for using the TV. All the connections are going to be located on the back. You get 3 USBs, an optical audio out, mini plug analog audio out, RS-232C, an IR input, Ethernet, an antenna connection with an ATSC 3.0 tuner, Bluetooth 4.2, and Wi-Fi. Now you also get 4 HDMI connections. Number 4 can handle up to an 8K 60Hz signal. Number 3 has your enhanced audio return channel, and numbers 2, 3, and 4 all support 4K at 120 Hz. Finally, you get speaker terminals, which can be used with a receiver to let the TV act as your center channel in a surround system. And speaking of sound, you can definitely tell Sony put an emphasis on the quality here with their acoustic multi-audio and XR sound position technologies. It's got 2 subs built in that provide bass you can actually feel, but even more impressive are the frame-mounted tweeters. These do a fantastic job of sending sound all over the room. The only real issue with the audio is when you compare it to the picture. The picture is so good that it really kind of deserves to be hooked up to an Atmos system so you get the fully immersive experience that the Z9J is capable of offering. For the operating system, you get Google TV, just like with Sony's other 2021 models. It runs smoothly with little to no lag between button presses and the screen reacting, and you have access to an enormous library of apps through the Google Play Store. It's also compatible with Google and Amazon Smart Assistants and Apple AirPlay 2 and HomeKit, so it's an easy fit into really any smart home environment. Then we have the picture, which is powered by Sony's new Cognitive XR processor. It's hard to properly show off how good this is since you're going to be watching this on whatever screen you have in front of you, which is probably not the Z9J since you're watching a video about it right now. The colors are beautiful right out of the box. Black levels are super dark and there's very little light bloom even as you're watching off angle. Normally that's not Sony's strong point since they mostly use VA panels, but this one incorporates their X wide angle technology and it really works. Even better it seems than on their other 2021 models. And motion is as good as you can get on an LED with a native 120 Hz panel too. The only thing missing really is variable refresh rates to make the gaming experience smoother. That's still something Sony plans on implementing with an update in the future, but they haven't given any indication of when they're expecting that to happen yet, so who really knows. Gaming is still a whole lot of fun though on this, even without those variable refresh rates. Sports also look outstanding, not only because of the color capabilities, but also because of the motion handling. But what this TV does best is movies. In a dark room, the Z9J absolutely shines, but honestly, this looks amazing in a bright room too. HDR content, whether it's HDR10, HLG, or Dolby Vision, looks stunning with tons of brightness and detail. Plus, you have Sony's Netflix calibrated mode to use with Netflix content, although that seems to dim the picture a little more than I like. There's also an IMAX enhanced mode and several other picture presets to choose from. Or, just like with all their other TVs, you can go in and fine-tune the picture through the menu, although you really don't need to with this one. You could honestly just set this on standard, turn it on just about any content, and be completely blown away. The big question with any 8K TV though is why? At the moment, there's not really a whole lot of content, so what's the point? Well, it still has double the pixels of a 4K TV, and the Z9J has some pretty incredible upscaling capabilities. So while it's not true 8K content you're watching most of the time, the upscaled picture you get on this is just flat out impressive. So who's the Z9J for? This is a TV with high-end features and a high-end price tag, so you'll need to have a high-end budget to match. But if you do, and you're looking for one of the most impressive TVs on the market today, or ever really, for your home theater, you'll definitely want to take a look at the Z9J. Maybe not for gaming so much, but for movies, sports, TV shows, and just about any other content you can think of, this one is going to be nearly impossible to beat. If you're thinking about adding the Z9J to your home theater, make sure you contact our experts here at the store for all of our latest prices and promotions or any other questions that you may have. We're always happy to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.